It's early, but not as early as you think. But the sun is perfect today. So when I woke up, the beam of light was hitting me just right. I thought it was in one of them like special movies where I was going to be taken away, like Peter Pan. But it wasn't. And that happened at night. Actually, it's nothing to do with Peter Pan. But check it out. I don't know if you caught any of that, because it just focuses on the window. I don't know how to use this camera very well. Anyway, big shout out actually to Nick Romes, who's letting me borrow this camera while I'm over here. Got the full setup. I haven't really used it before. I don't have my own camera, so thank you, my friend, to use this to make these vlogs, to keep my mind fresh. Lighting is so brilliant here. Look at this. So, breakfast came. Interesting. I've got a lot of things to talk about today, actually. So we'll get started with breakfast, and then we'll go from there. Sad. So it all came in this, but my coffee didn't come. I didn't get any coffee today. I don't know whether to call down to be one of those guests to go, hey, I didn't get my coffee, or I should just get room service. I'm not sure. These are the difficult things that I have to endure. Orange juice, fruit bowl. Next is a what? Right. Fatty bag, scrambled eggs, roasted tomato, hash brown, no bacon, no sausage. Yeah, so no coffee, no bacon, no sausage, which is what I ordered, because it's what was on every menu. As much as I appreciate staying in a luxurious place, slowly going downhill, I don't think they care. Maybe it's because I'm almost out, and they're like, well, let's just give them like regular people food. Anyway, I've still got food on the table, can't complain, everything's great. Gosh, I'm living the best life. Let's get tucked in. Hello, and welcome to Real Talk with James Galbraith. This is the moment where I sit in this chair and I talk real to you about things. First things first, it's crazy here, okay, the stigma. Now, okay, if you're a New Zealander watching this, I apologize, but what I'm receiving here is that if I'm from America, if I flew in from America, I have COVID and I am a diseased person. And the level of fear and paranoia around it, I understand it. It's kind of been set up that way. It's been set up that way around the world, but the aggression of like hatred towards America, like, my gosh, you realize they're people, right? The people live there. 300 million people live there. They can't all be bad. I know the media portrays it all that way, but I understand the same thing here. It's like, you know, you're only filtering everything by what you've been told. It is interesting coming from there, being from here, New Zealand, living in America, and then coming back here and hearing the angst of like, well, nah, we don't like anything that's happening over there. Now, I understand this is not political or anything like this. This has got nothing to do with the administration over there. And because, I mean, I bet we could go around the world and criticize every administration for everything. I mean, there's some more than others. And saying that, there are people living there that were not all disease-ridden. Hey, where do you fly from? The States. Ugh. It's rampant. Everyone has COVID there. I mean, New Zealand's done a fabulous job of like restricting everything that's coming in here, and it's actually been wonderful. And so at least when I walk out of here, clean, fresh air. Don't want to always have that stigma about people, because people are people first and diseases later. Second thing I'm going to talk about. I got a coffee today. So for breakfast, they didn't bring me any coffee. I started getting a really bad headache. I had to lay down for a while. It was terrible. So I Uber Eats a coffee, right? And they said you can either have a medium or a large. What I'm about to tell you may shock some American viewers. This is medium. It is 8 ounces. 8 ounces is a medium here, 12 ounces is a large. And I think it's appropriate. I don't need any more than 8 ounces of coffee in the morning. And for those of you that are getting Ventis or Trenties, calm down with your coffee intake. I've got one of these. It's a little caramel latte from Bespoke Coffee in here in Auckland. Delish. The portion sizes here. I mean, you've seen what I'm eating. This is like gourmet food. But this is, 8 ounces. This is a medium. Third thing, I went down to the lobby, and now they put up signs everywhere saying masks are mandatory. You have to sanitize your hand, and then they're giving out these surgical masks, which I don't like these masks. I can never tie them right. They are comfortable though, because they do split. I just grabbed this one because when I went down to get my coffee, mandatory masks. So I had to grab this one. But I have this cool mask. I don't know where Megan, my wife, got this mask, but it's pretty cool. You've all seen it. You've seen it on the... Oh, I hate it when that happens. This one works wonders. But yeah, mandatory mask wearing downstairs. They did have a new intake of people, so this is quite interesting. Little QI moment for you. So whenever people come into the hotel from the airport, and whenever someone leaves the hotel from their 14-day isolation stay, they lock it down. I got stopped at the elevator or lift, depending on what country you're from. Funny story, because the guy that stopped me was like a Air Force Navy guy. I know those are two different things, but he was one of those. And he came up to me, and I could tell that they're used to being direct, but they're not used to having great customer service. If that makes sense. He came up to me, he was like, "Excuse me, what are you do?" And I knew he wanted to say, "What are you doing?" But he went, "What are you, how are you, what are you needing?" And it was funny coming out of the elevator for the first time and going, "I'm going to go to reception, please." He's like, "No, I'm sorry, we've got people coming in from the airport, we have to lock off the whole lobby." Any community area is just shut down. The same thing when someone's leaving. So when a group of people are leaving, so in my 14th day when I leave, I have to be in my room. They'll check me 3 hours before my checkout time. So my checkout time is 9 o'clock on July 7th. And so at 6 a.m. a nurse will come to my room, do their final medical checks, and then I'll have to stay in my room for 3 hours until 9 o'clock, can't leave. And then I take my triumphal entry out into the world, and they shut off the whole lobby. Oh, it's going to be glorious. I'm going to feel like a king. Oh, hey, ho, oh, yes, thank you. And then I plan on shaking everybody's hand as I leave, which is a big no-no. Don't touch anybody. And then sneezing and leaving. No, that's also bad. I wouldn't do that, but it would be funny. Yeah, so those are 3 things that I just wanted to do real talk from this chair. I hope you enjoyed Real Talk with James Galbraith, and maybe another time we could do it again. Please don't hate me for any of the things I said. I'm just trying to be a good human. In other exciting news, I got my laundry back. Funny thing about this is that when I went to put my laundry, if you remember a couple episodes ago, I threw my laundry out to some guy who took it away. I forgot to put my room number on it, or any information as to who I was or what was in it. I had to call them today and be like, "Did you happen to have a no-name bag?" And it says, actually, no name, no room. It's come back. I had my laundry, so the laundry was successful. But they've just had it sitting down there because they didn't know whose it was. And they've folded everything. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but they've folded everything. Oh, so great. So, just wanted to keep you updated on the old laundry day. That's the little things that just get me through the day. You know, since in quarantine, I've got this little piece of hair right here. I said I'd do my hair, didn't I? I said I would do it, and I didn't do it. So, I got my lunch today. And there's something interesting about this lunch because it came with a note. Aren't you so glad? It's been such a while since I've had a note on my lunch. What could it be? I know what it is, I can read it. It says, "Dear guests, we hope that you are well." Thank you. In accordance with Ministry of Health guidelines, all guests are now required to wear masks when in communal areas. Someone been naughty. First things first, see look, they've got these new biodegradable boxes. Smells like salad. It is salad. I got a brownie. And they like to put flakes of chocolate on everything. They're like, brownie flakes, custard square flakes, creme brulee flakes, monkey brains chocolate flakes. Another Mars bar. I've got quite the assortment of chocolates now. I am the chocolate king, they might say. Chocolate king, we love the chocolate king. It's those funny looking naan breads again. This is naan bread. I know it is. But it's different than what the naan bread that I get at like House of India where we always go. Anyway, so this is Indian. So it looks like it's just a meaty, vegetable-y, stir-fry type Indian. Is there Indian stir-fry? So bad at these. Regardless of all that, it looks delicious, and I'm sure it will be delicious, and I will gladly take this naan bread tongue, eat it with gusto. Oh, but anyway, lunch for day 9. All right, folks, it's this is where I work most of the time. Windows that way. Decided to change things up, you know. Ooh, what's going to happen next? He's so crazy. He's just like putting his camera anywhere he wants in his room. Had a lot of things happen today, but now it's time for that important moment. Yeah, that's right. Open that envelope. Open that envelope, open that envelope, here we go. Okay, July 1st. It says July 1st. blackhead buster. Face peel and modeling clay. What can I do with modeling clay? Let's find out. Some of you asked about me not wearing glasses in another video. I need glasses to see, so I can't really see right now. I've got this face mask on that was in the envelope, and it's burning so badly on my face. It feels like it's eating through my skin, into my eye sockets and into my nostrils. If at any point I did have COVID, this would eat it alive. I'm very uncomfortable, but I did use the molding clays, and I made a little island with a sunset. It says I gotta wait for it to dry, but I don't know if I can. But it's nasty. Every dude should do this just to test their pain tolerance. Mine is very low. Do you want to see what I did with the modeling clay? It's a little island setting with a sunset. If you can picture it, if anyone wants to be anywhere, it's an island, right? Let's check it out. Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? And just like that, at the end of the day, we come to dinner. Here it comes. This afternoon I didn't really do much. I kind of sat around, worked a little bit, did a little bit of music, but now it's dinner, and I'm going to get an early night tonight. I've decided, just kind of probably just watch some TV. Everyone in the States is asleep. I'll probably call my mum, talk to my brother, things like that. Man, 2 weeks just flies by, doesn't it? Got a salad. This salad has, looks like beetroot, cheese, lettuce, some couscous. Have like a little meringue on a crust. Ooh, that's different. This is a steak with corn. See that? I think that actually looks really, really good. Pretty hungry right now. So I'm gonna get stuck in, and we'll go from there. It's barbecue. It's barbecue like a barbecue, like they barbecued it. It's not like a steak, but it's like it's barbecue. Barbecue meat. For those of you that are wondering what I do after dinner, this is about it. I kind of come over here, I settle, I try to get, I think I'm getting onto the time zone, so it's all good. So I'll get tired around 9:30. I'll go to bed. I still wake up pretty early, but I'm sleeping in more and more. And I watch TV. There's really not much on the TV here. Like, it's just hit and miss. Like, if I see a good movie, I might watch it, but usually it's just the cricket. And other than that, then I edit the video and I render it, and my computer's really slow. So I have a very slow computer, and it's only a 13-inch screen. So I'm editing everything on that. So I just try to sort it and try to get it. So it takes about 2 hours to render and export the video once it's done. And then I'll go and upload it to YouTube in the morning. That's about it. So 4 days tomorrow, and then we're counting down till the last of these videos, which will be day 14, which is going to be my exit day. I'm looking forward to that. Aren't you? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm tired.